name's Scott Mills, and would you please welcome our Eurovision entry for 2017, Lucie Jones.
Hello. Yeah, that's the first time anyone said that.
What?
The Eurovision entry 2017.
Apart from on stage.
Oh yeah, apart from that.
You probably didn't hear that.
No.
How are you feeling, please?
I don't really know. I'm very excited, and I'm still shaking a little bit. I can't believe that people chose me.
Yeah.
How wonderful is that?
Representing the UK in Kyiv this year.
Representing the UK as a singer. That's so cool. I thought only sport people did that. This is such an honour.
I think it's fair to say, and I think we all agree in here, that everyone performed amazingly tonight. Have you got any comments to the other contestants? Because I saw you all just there in the dressing room. Everyone gets on so well.
Yeah.
There's no element of like, I can't believe. Like, everyone was like, I'm so pleased for Lucie.
We kind of said during the show tonight, after everyone had performed, how fun it had been and how wonderful everyone was. It was a really good group of people. There was nobody that, well, I didn't feel there was anyone that if they won, I wouldn't have thought, oh, I should have won over them.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a really talented group of people with really good songs, and I can't believe I'm sat here, really.
Yeah, I think the level of entry this year, both songs and performers, is like the next level, definitely.
Yeah, the BBC really did an amazing job at finding those songs and people.
Why do you think your song stood out?
I don't know. I mean, it's different. It was in a kind of different way to the other songs tonight. It's a very stripped back performance. And it's a very emotional song. For me, it's very emotional, and I feel very kind of on the edge, even thinking about it. It's quite moving.
It seemed to really connect with the crowd in there as well, didn't it?
Yeah,
and obviously
it
with
did.
the viewers as well at home.
Yeah, it was lush. Honestly, it was so nice looking out. It was lovely. It was such a nice thing to look out and see people. The song's been out since Monday, and they were mouthing the words back at me, and they were kind of really feeling what it means, and that's so cool.
Yeah. So what have you got to say to people that picked up the phone or went online and voted for you tonight?
Thank you. I will not let you down. I'll do everything I can to make you proud. And we've got a lot of work to do, and I need you guys behind me. So thank you and good luck.
Do you feel like it's sunk in yet or not?
Oh no, absolutely not. No, I'm currently thinking about the fact that I've got to do 2 shows tomorrow.
Oh yeah, just that little West End show you do.
So somebody just offered me a glass of wine, and I said no. No, 2 shows tomorrow, and I think I'm just still floating on a little bit of an excitement cloud. Yeah. Somebody needs to bring me back down to earth. It'll probably be Ethan, my fiance, probably later tonight. He'll probably just say, this is real. This has really happened, and I'll probably cry again, and that will be very emotional and fun.
You said to me backstage, like, I never win anything.
I don't win. I always get nearly there, but I never win. And this is such an honour.
Yeah. I say this every year, but it is a stadium in Kyiv, obviously, with thousands of people. But then on television, 200 million people do watch the show. How does that make you feel? Fine.
It's just unfathomable.
Don't think about it.
You can't. You just have to do what you do. If you were doing it to 5 people, or if you were doing it to the entire world, it means just as much. And I just can't really think about it, or there may be an accident.
Good, that would be a good start. From the professional panel tonight, will you be taking any of those comments on board?
Yeah, absolutely. These guys are there for a reason, and I can't wait to sit and watch it back, because to be honest, I was just kind of stood smiling and saying, yes, thank you, okay, and I can't remember anything that happened, so I need to sit down and really think about it and watch and listen.
Will you watch it back?
I won't watch my performance yet.
Why?
I'll watch the comments, and then I'll think about them, and then I'll watch the performance.
Do you find it odd watching yourself?
I don't like watching myself, but I have to get better.
Right.
So I make myself, but I never sit at home and kind of YouTube myself. And
Okay, right.
it's not really my vibe.
Yeah. Have you always been a fan of Eurovision?
Yes, yeah. We used to have sleepovers when I was a kid. I remember it very vividly on my tiny little telly that had stickers all around the bottom, and we used to sit in my room and watch it, and then getting older, that there's parties, there's dressing up, and there's the fun side of things there, and it's so cool. It really is such a massive event.
It's huge, and when you get there, I can't even describe to you what it's like. It's insane. You'll have the craziest week of your whole life.
I can't wait.
But then you'll be addicted forever.
Yeah, super fun.
Do you have a favourite Eurovision act at all?
I do, and it's a bit of a random one. It's actually from the Ukraine. It was Shady Lady. And I'll tell you
I know that one.
Shady Lady gonna fight like thunder. I sang it at West End Eurovision about 7 years ago.
Did you?
Yes, I did. West End Eurovision is each show picks an old Eurovision entry, and they compete against each other, and then there's a voting within the theatre, and then one show wins. We didn't win, but we had a great time. But yeah, that was our entry, and I just love it. I think it's brilliant.
Well, you're the only Eurovision winner that I've spoken to that knows Shady Lady. So that's a really good start.
Time for change, folks. Time for
change. Apart from watching it at home, do you have any specific standout Eurovision memories that you remember? What, good or bad?
I mean, there's so many. There are honestly so many. I grew up with ABBA.
Yeah.
So I'm still now I'm an ABBA fan. Waterloo was playing earlier, and I knew every word.
Yeah.
So probably for me it is that it's watching that now online and kind of looking back at so cool.
Yeah.
It's amazing the careers that people forge from coming through these shows, and Eurovision is the biggest one of all.
Yeah.
So if I get 1 second of a chance to do that, my God, I'm going to take it.
Excellent.
It's an incredible opportunity.
Are you in this to win it?
Oh God, yeah. We've got to give it a go, haven't we? Come on. You've got to go in with the positivity, and it's a good song, and the guys who are working on the creative side, the staging and the lighting, and they're second to none. They're amazing. So we have to go in hoping to win.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think I agree.
Yeah.
You've got to be positive. Right, okay, let's have some questions from the floor. If you want to just put your hands up and say where you're from and ask your question. Who've we got?
Yes, it's Mike from easycast.com. How is your touring in China? I understand you toured with your musicals there. Can you tell me some things about that? And how are you going to reconcile your commitments to your current musical and the Eurovision events that are coming up?
Yes.
It's the longest question ever.
Yeah.
But it's really good. Really, it's 2 questions. I'll round it all into one answer.
Okay.
Musical theatre for me has been part of my life for a very, very long time, and it by no ever means was it a backup after I did the X Factor and I didn't win. It was something that I always wanted to do, and it's something that I would continue to want to do. And my commitments with Rent the Musical, which I'm currently performing in, they're not faltering now. There is a way of doing both. The producers have been so supportive and amazing, and we will continue to perform with Rent. I love it. I get to go on stage and moo every night. I know that makes no sense, but I literally moo.
Someone just moved that.
That's my dad.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Does he always do that every single
Every time I say moo, he moves.
Okay,
He's
got
trained.
it. Okay, got it. My dad. All right. Okay, who's next? Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Robin from Belfast 89.
Hello.
Whatever happens in Eurovision, because you don't know the result, but do you realise how much this will change your life? And it will.
I don't know. Do I? I think, you know what, Eurovision is an incredible thing. It really is an incredible, incredible event, and it's huge. So I'm anticipating change. I don't know what that's going to be, but I'm going to take every day as it comes, and I can't wait.
It's
going to be a lot of fun.
Shoulders.
Thank you. I got it from my mum and dad.
What, the man that moves?
Not the finest moment, but it made sense to us, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
Kevin from ITV News.
Hello.
Congratulations, Lucie.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful voice and a great performance. We're very
thank
proud
you.
of you already.
Thank you.
So, representing the United Kingdom in Eurovision is a huge responsibility. I'm sure you absolutely understand that. That's clear. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about representing the UK this year in particular in 2017?
Well, there's been a lot going on, and Eurovision is an event that's all about unity and happiness and supporting every person from everywhere. And what an amazing year to be an ambassador of that for the UK. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to see what people think of this song on that stage. And yeah, it's going to be pressure, but I'm ready for it.
And you're from Wales, and I'm sure that Wales will be getting behind you. Do you have a message for the people in Wales?
Absolutely. Yes! and thank you for voting for me, Wales, if you did. If you didn't, then shame on you. But no, it's an amazing thing to be Welsh. Nobody understands it unless they're Welsh. I think people are jealous of it, but they don't really know why. But we're very supportive of each other, and I think that's just an amazing thing, especially with Eurovision in mind. That's amazing.
Tidy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, it's Nick from What's on TV. I saw the song was co-written by Emmelie de Forest.
Yes.
And obviously she's won it before. Is she going to be giving you advice on what to do for Kyiv?
She's already taken the no shoes advice.
I know, but I can't wear shoes. Honestly, if I wear shoes, they come off after about 3 seconds. So there's just no point. I've not met her, so I really hope to. I'm a fan, so I would love to meet her. But I think she's amazing.
Lucie, hi, it's Ian from Bang Showbiz.
Hello.
So, hi, are you going to go on a trip to Europe after this win?
Am I going to go on a trip to Europe?
Yes, like the pre-parties and all that.
Oh, I see. I have no idea. I hope so. I don't know. Am I?
Yes, to some of them. We'll be having a little look and seeing. But yeah, I imagine Amsterdam will be in there without a shadow of doubt.
What about Riga, Latvia?
Oh, I can't reveal anything yet.
Ed from Daily Star Sunday.
Hello.
So there's quite an anti-Europe feel sometimes with Britain at the moment. How do you think that's going to affect your reaction you get from Europe? Is that concerning you, or do you think you can sort of beat that?
No, I'm not concerned. I really think that Eurovision is, like I said, it's all about inclusion and unity. And like I said before, what a year to be a part of something like that. It really is. It's exciting more than threatening, I think. And if tonight is anything, that's a great example of how the UK feels about Eurovision, and all I can do is try and be a good ambassador of that.
Yes.
Hi, Stephen from OK.
Hello.
Hi. How does this compare to X Factor and your journey on that? And did you ever imagine that this would be something that you would be doing when you were on the stage all those years ago?
No, my gosh, no. And funnily enough, we did boot camp for X Factor in this building. So Daniel, who performed tonight, I met him here, and my fiancé, who was also on X Factor with us, I met him here. So it was quite funny coming back in here today, and when we were stood side of stage waiting to go on for the result, Daniel turned to me and he said, "Have you got that feeling?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have. What is it?" He's like, "It's the OG feeling, the original gangster feeling from all those years ago." But no, I was young, and it was an amazing experience, and I think everything I've done has propelled me to what I do next. And yeah, they're just steps that you take, and this is an incredible one. I can't wait.
Hey, Harold from The Sun.
Hello.
I just wanted to ask, you've now obviously got like a big burgeoning West End career, but doing this, is this your chance to go solo and become a pop star? Is that what you want to be?
Oh, well, what a question. Like I said before, I really love my job in theatre, and the job that I'm currently doing is still running. And so whilst I'm doing Eurovision, I'll also be performing in Rent. And for me, that's the dream. To have both is the dream. And who knows what the future will bring, but right now, that's what I'm doing, and it's going to be hard work, but it's going to be so worth it.
Anyone else? Yes, sir.
David from Radio International. Well done, and congratulations on your win. And congratulations because you're the 60th UK Eurovision representative.
Yeah, how cool is that?
And we've already lined up Scott to do the 120th anniversary. On our radio show, which we have every week, we have a spot called the Eurovision cover spot. So you don't need to guess who's going to be on featured singing Shady Lady as soon as you
Oh my gosh. There's probably
on the
a video
musical side, are there any musicals that you haven't yet been in but you covet? Oh, I'd really like that part.
You know what? There's a list in my agent's office, locked in a box that no one will ever see. And if I get any of those roles, I'll be happy to tell you about them. But until that day, no way.
Yes.
Emma, TV Times.
Hello.
It's a big song and in some ways speaks for itself, but do you plan to have any big production elements or dancers?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think, well, like I said, the beauty of this piece is that it's stripped back and it's raw and it's kind of showing what you can do with minimal things. And the words are really everything in this song. So I don't know, but I doubt it. I think, I mean, I hope. I hope it stays similar.
Okay. Everyone happy? Anyone else?
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
And the song's obviously very emotive. What were you drawing on any personal experience when you're singing it? Is there anything that's happened to you that you're thinking about when you're performing it?
Yeah, I'm thinking about something specific, in particular. Sorry, that didn't make sense. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm excited. Here we go, re-sing. I am thinking about particular things. I have a story for the song in my head, and it's very real. But again, it's something that I will never share. It is something that I think everyone who listens to this song takes it in a different way, and it means something different to each person. And I think that's really nice. So to keep my story for me is something that I will do, and I would encourage everyone else to find their own story within it.
We need to break into your agent, don't we? Find that list. Right, listen, thank you so much, guys. And let's give a big round of applause.
Thank you.